All right, guys, welcome back to the final topic of the show, which is going to be how come we cannot play, like PlayStation 4 players cannot play with Xbox One players? What is going on with this? So what sort of rekindled this fire was Minecraft. It was announced during Xbox's conference that you can now play cross-platform with pretty much everybody except for PlayStation users.
You got a Switch, iPad,
iPhone,
PC, whatever. You got Minecraft, you can play with anybody, minus PlayStation.
Yeah, it's. So what do you think that? Why? What's the deal with that?
So the reasoning to me on that is, all right, just think of the broad picture. Say you get Call of Duty, you get Battlefield. Say you like Xbox better, but all your friends have PlayStation. So you buy a PlayStation because you want to play Call of Duty with all your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all of a sudden, it don't matter. You can play Xbox Live and PSN can play with each other. So you're going to buy your Xbox because you like Xbox better, and then Sony's seeing that as, well, we're going to lose sales that way.
Yeah.
Because we have the player base. We have the bigger player base. So people are going to buy consoles to play with their friends. And that's why I think they don't want to.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I mean, I can see that. I can see that. Another thing that I think maybe would come into this, I don't know, maybe some of you more computer savvy people may laugh at me for this, but I think one of the things that I saw, somebody wrote an article that was like, Sony doesn't really, they just said they have to think about the protection of, because they have a lot of younger people playing their consoles, so they have to think about, they're within the PlayStation realm, PlayStation can control,
you sign a contract.
Yeah, sort of, what you're exposed to online and stuff. Whereas if you open that to other platforms, they can't guarantee that safety. So I could see maybe if hackers, I don't know how it would work, but everybody remembers the PlayStation getting hacked back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, huge ordeal. So maybe something along those lines. Maybe they're not comfortable with opening up, that avenue for hackers to sort of find their way in that way.
Yeah, the hackers thing maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, when you open up your stuff, you're opening up a can of worms, basically, because it's a whole new way for people to get in. I'm guessing. I don't understand that either. But as far as the protection thing, I think it's a crock of shit, because for a long time, Sony's, they've allowed their player base to play with PC people.
Mm-hmm.
On Rocket League, you can play with PC players. Now, on PC, you don't have any guidelines on playing online. There's no contract. As far as I know, there's no contract saying, you can't say or do or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Xbox Live, they do have stuff like that. They do have protections. And Phil Spencer actually commented on, what Sony said about that. And he said, that's unhealthy for everybody. He said for them to honestly think that we would put our players into any kind of danger is, basically he said it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I agree. I mean, it is. On that front, now, if you want to just come out and straight up say, hey, we don't want to lose console sales because of this, I respect that.
Yeah, I respect it too. I think you're right though.
Yeah.
I mean, but if I did like Xbox more, and I was last generation, I did like the 360 more than the PS3. I mean, I had no interest in getting the PS3. I would just buy the Xbox and then play with you guys on PS4. I mean, it would just be easier for me. I wouldn't have to spend that money to get the console, but it is a big social. I mean, I bought it for the PS, COD Black Ops 3. I bought it just to play with you all, on the PS4. I bought it for the Xbox One originally, and then I was like, well, shit, this isn't any fun because I don't have any friends to play with.
Right.
And then bought it for the PS4, enjoyed it a lot, So I think you are right about that, and they understand. And I don't fault Sony for that, but it is kind of weird that they don't really just come out and say it. We all know it. It's just
you got to think it's a business. It's all about investors and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime these investors are looking at that, thinking, well, if they can play with anybody, then why would they buy the PlayStation if
Yeah. Why would we invest here? Why would we invest in PlayStation at that point?
Yeah, and the whole safety thing. Nintendo Nintendo's crazy. They're crazy protective. And if they're willing to let their players play with Microsoft and whoever,
Mm-hmm.
then that's not the reason Sony's not letting them do it.
Yeah. So that is interesting. You know, I think you are right now that you sort of made your point. What do you guys think the reason is? I'd really like to just hear some opinions on that.
Yeah.
But that wraps up episode 4 of the Sandbox Media Gamerscast. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to next week's episodes. We don't know what it's going to be about. I'll be on vacation, so it'll probably be some interesting topics. You know, I'll be able to just, you know, sit down and not worry about anything and just sort of think. So I'm sure I'll think of something cool to talk about. But take care, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. If you did, you can subscribe. We'll be doing them in the future as long as we can.
Definitely.
All right. See you.
See you.